The world is becoming more and more interconnected. Never in the history of mankind has there existed as such a relationship of international trades, communication, politics, and etc. Globalization, opportunity or a threat. Hello Philippines and hello world. Welcome to the Daily Talk. Televiewers and to our onliners, again, welcome to our show. So I hope you guys are having a great day today. So let's be straight to the point here. Today, we will be discussing globalization. So some of you might have heard of it, but for the benefit of the doubt, let's take a look at this clip.
Every day, we knowingly or unknowingly experience globalization. The worldwide movement of people, ideas, money, goods, data, drugs, weapons, computer and biological viruses, greenhouse gases, and more. This isn't new. People and goods have always moved around the world. The Silk Road, a network of trade routes stretching from the Mediterranean Sea to East Asia, facilitated the spread of fabrics, spices, art, weapons, technology, ideas, and disease over thousands of years. What is new, however, is the scale, velocity, and range of these flows across borders.
With the help of our special guest, we will talk about globalization as somewhat opportunity or a threat. Let's have a round of applause to Ms. Jhodene Malonzo.
Hello everybody, I hope you are all safe there. And please stay tuned to Miss Aya's channel. And Miss Aya, thank you for the opportunity to have me.
It's my pleasure, Ms. Jhodene, and I hope we will having a nice discussion today.
Yes, we will, Miss Aya.
Okay, so we're going to talk about globalization in a minute. But for now, let's talk about a little bit more about yourself. People don't know as much about your background, and I think you have truly a huge background in teaching field.
Yes, I just want to introduce myself. I am Jhodene Claire Malonzo. I am a college professor at the University of the Philippines, wherein I teach politics, philosophy, history for about a year now.
Wow, I think we truly have a genius guest today. So, should we start now?
Okay, let's start. I'm excited to share and discuss it with us.
So we will not just focus on the disadvantages and challenges of globalization, rather we will focus also to its opportunity. So, Ms. Malonzo, for your own perception, what is globalization?
Okay, for those that is unfamiliar in the globalization, here's the definition. Globalization is a term that used to describe how countries, people, and businesses around the world are more interconnected, as focuses like technology, transportation, media, and global finances make it easier for goods, services, ideas, and people to cross traditional borders and boundaries. Mainly, globalization has good benefits. However, it has also bad sides.
I agree with Ms. Jhodene. Globalization offers both benefits and challenges. It can provide tremendous opportunities for economic growth to improve the quality of life for many people. However, it can also lead challenges for the welfare of workers, economies, companies, and as well as the environment.
Yes, we can recognize here that globalization has its pros and cons to nation and states.
Okay, as you mentioned, the pros and cons, let's tackle first the disadvantages of globalization.
Okay, Miss Aya, it's all about the new risks and uncertainties brought about by the high degree of integration of domestics and local markets. Intensification of competition, high degree of imitation, price and profits swings, and business business productions and distractions.
Oh, I see. So it undermines profitability of various corporations, right?
Yes, definitely.
So we are done with our first disadvantage, and the second threat of globalization to the nation state would be.
So next is, although globalization exposes other language to more people, it can also lead some minorities' language to disappear, since most global companies speak major language such as English, German, French, or Spanish. Speakers of the minority language have no choice but to abandon their native tongues and learn the widely spoken language used in the business.
Oh, yes, I also agreed with that, Miss Judy. And I think globalization has made some people very rich because according to 2018 World Inequality Report shows that inequality is rising across the globe because of globalization. So you're watching The Daily Talk, and I'm with Miss Jhodene again. After a short break, we have refreshed our minds and ready to discuss again.
I think we truly have a long discussion today, Miss Aya.
Yes. So shall we continue?
Yeah, sure.
So we are done by its threats, challenges, and disadvantages. So now, let's move on to the benefits and advantages of globalization to nation state. So I think one of the benefits of globalization to nation state is socially, it provides populations around the world better interconnectedness. Culturally, it promotes the increase in the exchange of values and ideas. It boosts the political activities of nations towards global level through coordination with intergovernmental organizations.
Yes, that's right, Miss Aya. We have become more open and tolerant toward each other, and people who live in other parts of the world are not considered as no one. As a college professor, we've learned a lot about that. We've encountered this discussion, and another opportunity would be corporation acquire a competitive advantage through globalization. It helps them lower their cost of operation. They are able to open new markets and earn access to other raw materials.
So they are able also to buy, sell, and manufacture goods around the world.
Yes, probably. Lastly, globalization also enables developing countries to draw level to industrialized countries via the increase of the economic expansion, diversification, and manufacturing. It brings improvement in the country's standards of living.
To sum up it all, globalization offers both risks and opportunities. Countries can have significant benefits from future globalizations as much as companies and people. So these are the most important benefits of globalization. It is still not a very exhaustive list, but it allows us to see the changes that globalization brings to the nation state. Wow, this is a very tough discussion with you, Ms. Jhodene. So any ending statements?
We can stop globalization, but there are many policies and strategies we can use to make it more equitable. We can enforce the trade laws, force the competition to play by the same rules.
So let's have a round of applause to Ms. Jhodene. Thank you so much.
I am very much appreciated for the opportunity to share my thoughts that would be helpful to your listeners and viewers. I had a wonderful time, and we just scratches the surface. If you need to fill a vacant spot, even at the last minute, just call me.
Wow, thank you so much, Ms. Jhodene. Highly appreciated. Thank you so much to our dear televiewers. See you again to our next episode with unexpected guest. Again, this is Joy G. Albor saying, good ideas are common. What's uncommon are people who work hard enough to bring them about. Have a nice day, everyone.